if you don't have one, you can't knock them. Knock knives, N-O-C. Yeah. Not common, N-O-C. Not very common. This is the MT-19 Pterosaur. And guess what? They came in purple, like this one, and silver, and black. And can you even get them anymore? I don't know. You can look on AliExpress. You can also look on, God, I don't know where else. Just Google it, damn it. M390 blade, titanium, you know, and see, that's the thing. They make them for a while, and then boom, they're gone. And then, of course, the smart guys, they wait until they're out of production, gone, and then they Jones for one. Then they go around, I want to find one. Well, good luck. So get them while they come out, or forever hold your peace. So can you put tritium here, tritium here, tritium here? That way, I mean, you can not only spend $1 trillion buying this, and $1 trillion is just not what it used to be these days. I mean, in the past, $1 trillion was a lot of money. Now, it ain't nothing. Okay, so trillion there, and then a tritium trillion for getting all the tritium bars that it takes to fill these little notches. And I don't know if you could put them in here or not. It doesn't look like the same width, but it might be worth a shot. Okay, and I still got my little lantern with some tritium bars in there. So, yeah, I didn't try. I should have. This. Okay, do I need a screwdriver? Nope. To disassemble. How about a Torx? Nope. Looks like got to do it by hand. Just turn the knob, right? And so this is a lot like the SO7, which is this is a small gent carry knife. So MT-19 might be more your size because the SO7, yeah, it's just a bit bigger. And this is not a small knife. This is a huge knife. And of course, just take it apart with your fingers. I already did a video on this. Check it out on my site, okay? Maybe I'll remember to put a link to this video for you so you can check that out. But what happens if you go, well, hold on, those are way too big? Well, you can always go smaller. You can always go smaller. What is this? The MT 22, yeah, 22. See, 7 is really big. 19, pretty big. 22, getting smaller. I wonder if they're going to have a 44 or 55. Just keep going smaller. This one, of course, comes with the Monroe shocks. So the suspension setup and everything with it. So what do you think? Is that enough going on right there? Oh, you can use a screwdriver on this one. So yes, thank you so much. Oh, and a tritium bar there. Where else do we got tritium inlay opportunities? That's the only one I see right there. That's self-evident. I don't know about these. And no, I don't think that would be a smart move if you got to use a screwdriver to disassemble. So, interesting. Now, we want to talk about the Pterosaur, the 19. So, how big a old boy are you? Well, let's find out. Oh, by the way, the blade stock is another wonderment. Okay, that's a 4-inch blade up to the Wheel of Fortune there that they call a bolster. And what's that, 101 millimeters, 9 inches all day long at 23 centimeters. Sold. And you got you a little crash bar glass breaker thing. So when you drive your car into the canal or the lake, maybe you can get the hell out of there. And, oh, baby, she's as thick as a brick, isn't she? Hold on. Let's check this to begin with. This is probably 5 inches thick. 0.71 at 18 millimeters. Is that fat enough? Well, if that's not fat enough, let's try the blade stock. Check this out. No! That's 6 millimeters and a 1/4 inch. A full 1/4 inch thick. I mean, even the SO7, which is gargantuan, is only 4mm blade stock. Okay? So this is gargantua, but this is crazy. In fact, actually, this might be interesting to weigh them off. The SO7 and the MT-19 front flipper. Both of them are front flippers, though. Okay, so what do we got? 7.45 ounces. Hold on, I think we're going to be 7. Okay, hold on. Which one weighs more? This one. That's lighter. Crazy. Insane. Out of control. Oh, by the way, 9-inch knife. Did you see my actual video I did on this one? Hold on, I'm going to do this again for you, though. And 4.5-inch blade. 10 inches. An inch longer. 10-inch knife. 10-inch knife. Weighs a little bit less than the 9-inch knife. How is that even possible? Well, probably I'm going to lay it on the fact that we got some blade stock. It's pretty heavy duty. Now, if I could be so bold as to get a piece of paper from somewhere. Oh, okay, so yeah, I test the blades just to see if, you know, standard factory sharpness, a little bit sharper than that, a little bit duller than that, or scary sharp. This is scary. Yeah, this is scary sharp. I mean, for a factory edge, this is scary sharp. Yeah, very little friction going through that paper. So this is all kinds of crazy, isn't it? Flat grind. But boy, wow, that is a pry bar, isn't it? Of M390 scariness. And there's, oh, don't let go. 35, she'll turn around and just mutilate you. Okay, 30%, but it's hard, you know, that is a full lockup. But the thing is, when you got blade stock that's like, you know, 2 interstate lanes wide, then it just, it always looks light. It always looks light. So that's crazy. That's insane. Interesting what they did with this, don't you think? And it looks complicated, but I don't think it's as complicated as you might think it is. But it's funky. And, you know, some people really like funky crazy, and some people go, I don't get it. You know, and it looks too Mall Ninja or gas station knife or whatever. But, you know, those Mall Ninja and gas station knives, the thing is, they're creative designs, right? I mean, they're fantasy, crazy designs. But, I mean, this knife here, I mean, look at that blade. That'll cut. That'll do whatever you need it to do, right? I mean, this will pierce, this will slice. That's not a problem. I mean, this could be a little bit of a problem because it's so thick eventually, but for most tasks, okay. And you can climb up on here. You can get your thumb up here. Really, the ergos are pretty mild on this knife. Whew, what do we got? Hold on. Let me roll this around. Okay. So, oh, yeah. I was looking at the other day at this. That's your stop right there, right? Because I didn't see a stop, a pin or a bar, and it's not these thumb studs, ambidextrous thumb studs, though they are. When it kicks the other way, what are we hitting under there? We'll know more when we get it apart. Oh, okay. It's probably touching under, on that as well to stop it one way and the other. Full back spacer, so you're not going to get your finger and touch the edge of the blade when it's closed, but it's heavy, it's a pretty heavy knife. Good looking though, isn't it? And flicks open. I don't know. Let me see where I need to be to. Oh, yes, you need to be very careful because that just touched my thumb there. Yeah, it'll cut loose, and yes, the cutting edge will come around. Yes, and it will nail you. So, you know, you need to kind of point it downwards and keep that out of reach so it doesn't do that, because it's over the detent ball very quickly, and it has a guillotine type drop. The blade's so heavy, you know, and there's no blade play, no lock rock on it. It's solid, but ooh, stay out of the way of that blade. She is sharp and it's heavy. It's going to do some damage. So how do we do this? Why do we do this? How can we do this? And I am going to try and figure out, okay. Now the problem is, can I do the same over here? Okay, I can, okay. So these were both easy to start. Unscrewing, here's the pocket clip. Oh, you see how that, and they did that on the SO7 too, so they've milled a thing in here. That'll keep that stable when that screw locks that down. Okay, now, here's the other side of it. So is this going to be that tough? Nah, I think when I did the SO7, I called it field strip technology, that it was just so easy to pull apart. And now I'll make a damn liar out of myself. Now, see, here it comes. But, you know, this here, I mean, that wants to hold on. And that's it. I mean, it's not, does it look complicated? Yeah, if you want to start taking all these screws out and popping these inlays off, okay? Other than that, no, it's incredibly simple, right? And it's just finger tight. There's your back spacer. Weight relieving, lock bar, hardened steel insert, ceramic detent ball. Of course, you got a steel washer, and you've got squared off. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at that pivot. Here's your tail piece from the front side. I'll put you back in there. You can hang out with the guys. And, okay, so multi-row ceramic. Whew, man, that's a heavy old piece of hoss, isn't it? Whew, that is thick. And I don't know. I mean, maybe you can actually unscrew. Yeah, you can. You can unscrew that too and take that off if you wanted to. Do you want to? Not really. I don't want to drop it on the ground, that's for sure. So you could pull this off if you wanted. I don't want to. And I guess you can work that off. I'm not. That's enough for me. I'm convinced. I need my thumb studs, my ambidextrous thumb studs here. Okay, let's put it down. Now, quit playing around. Oh, by the way. Oh, well. Okay, hold on. Now we could just push this back through here if we wanted to. Oh, well, they screw off both sides. Okay, never mind. It comes off of both sides here, but... Oh, okay, so this is interesting. Hold on, maybe I better take this off so you can see. Okay, so here's the front side, but you can see the pivot is squared off both ends. So that's why it's not just falling through on the other side either, because that's squared off as well. And so here's your washer and stuff, but I mean, this is going to fit there, but it's not going to go through. It won't let it go through. So you can't push it through. You got to unscrew it both sides and pull this middle pivot piece out. Okay, so multi-row ceramic bearings, which is nice, and they're big and they're wide and they give good support to a blade that's obviously thick, heavy, you know, etc. as well. Probably needs that support, right? So good choice as far as that goes. But you know, as far as these, these squared off pieces are pointing the same way, so they line up. That, and then you just screw this little puppy on there, okay? And that's the front. I don't know if it makes a difference from front to back or if both those are basically the same. Oh, and it's screwed in, so that's all it's going to do there. And then here, and put a drop on this side, drop on this side. And then one thing we didn't look at, okay, so this is obviously the stop both ways for open and closed right here. Okay, that was one thing I was thinking about because see where it meets in here on this side. Okay. And, oh, let's put these on. So this is really easy because it's just 2 screws that you can untighten with your fingers, and that's it. Wow. Okay, so then this little thing's going to meet down in here, and that's going to be snap, snap. Okay, now, come on. Good, right there. Now we got to put big old hoss here on. And so both of these can finger tighten up. And one goes one way, one goes the other if I don't kick my stand over. Okay. I don't want them too damn tight. And this pushes all the way through, and there's your pocket clip, which sits down that little triangular machine section. Okay, so that'll be unto itself, and then this will finger tighten down. So it's not complicated. It's interesting. I like the technology. I like the design. I like the fact that it looks complex and futuristic, and just a lot of creativity, for sure, right? There's your lockup. Hold on. Okay, it's dropping. It's centered. No, hold on. No blade play. And hold on, let me make sure. I don't ever want to really try and do that with that blade open. Okay, I was just tightening this down just a little bit more. And this ever so slight. Okay. So now kick it open and let's, ooh yeah, she wants to come play, that's for sure. And it's centered. No play. No play unless she plays. Whew, that's some knife right there. Yeah, I got another NOC knife coming, and I guess I threw my paperwork away. This is gonna be interesting. This one's coming. It ain't here yet. It's gonna be a while, obviously, but that's the DG23. And when you get into the DGs, like the DG12, DG11, DG23, they're under $100 and they're different. But I mean, I thought this was a good looking knife, right? So I got one of these coming, so I'll report on it when I do. But AliExpress, so it takes a while to get here from China, but you can get them in different colors, that kind of thing. And it might be interesting. I'm kind of curious when I get it in my hands. Obviously nothing like these that are M390 titanium, all kinds of crazy, but that's all right. And check it out. Whew. It's a Haas. No, it's not an EDC. It's a little heavy for that. It's 9 inches long. I can carry a 9-inch knife. And, I could carry this. It's just, wear your suspenders and tighten your belt, right? And you'll never know you had it in your pocket. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much. The NOC knives, yes. So many different ways to open them. So crazy. Just outlandish, aren't they? That's why I like them, because we love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.